What's good, everybody? Touchdown Melrose Arch. We've been invited by the Beam Group, aka that's his company. If you didn't know, now you have. I'm gonna put you on all the time. I go by the name of DJ Sabby, the best in ever. So aka is doing his listening session out here, and pretty much is gonna be taking us through the album, some of the people that are featured on the joint. Hopefully they're also gonna make it right here at the listening session. So if I were you, I wouldn't skip the video, I wouldn't fast forward the video. Pretty much we're about to use your data the right way. Let's go.
Want to be on the same level as the US, as Europe, as everybody. So this is why you see it listening like this, and not just in some small studio somewhere with just journalists, you know. We want you guys to enjoy yourselves, to have a good time, and to love this album more than anything else.
Man, thank you for giving us this golden child.
Next time, the Vaseline on the jacket. I tried to hug you, but you really slide back. I'm gonna call up his mega C himself, Super Mega, aka. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise, give it up. Check it out.
I'm on this, kind of man, it cool. My little thing, chop out the top, hit it with niggas. I got some cash, I want you pay. New baby tag, don't wanna rent it. Too many fads, too many bitches. Roll my slime, get in my liver, ready to slide. You can slip. Hey, you got time, you gon' slide.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Super Mega, aka Super Mega, aka Mr. Super Fully In, aka We Will Never Be Dead.
Pardon me for the drama. I put niggas through trauma.
Touch my blood. It's just really a phrase. It's like a South African phrase for, you know, connect like dab me, you know.
Yeah. So without further ado, do you guys want to hear the album? Yeah. I just want you guys to be as free as possible. I don't want it to be too structured, but it is a listening session after all, so I want you guys to react to the music and then just enjoy the vibes. So
I always remember you, whether things are good or bad.
Hey!
I got the memories and the
No, pull it in. Go.
Rude boy, better get out my way. If I get a clean shot, I gon' blow out your brain. Treat me like a freezer, put you on the game.
Hey! I done suffer for the cause. Summer after summer, I put numbers on the board. Damn, am I the only rapper with the balls to say I don't really give a fuck about the boys? Like a seven niggas up. What's it?
Yo, man, hanging out with the main man himself. Do we still call you AKA or you go Keenan Folks?
I actually don't mind people calling me Keenan anymore. Yeah, I've been in the industry for enough time for you guys to call me by my platform.
Yeah.
What's your government? Sabby. Sabby. Yeah, Sabelo and Keenan on the mic. What's up?
That's what's up. Bro, let's talk about, I think you're in a different mindset right now. Like,
yes,
we see the tweets, we see the way you move right now.
Yes,
it's a totally different man.
Yes, sir.
Like, how are we projecting Keenan moving forward? Before we even talk about the album.
Well, you know, I actually thought about on Touch My Blood changing my name, my artist name. I wanted to call myself Keenan Forbes. You know, my hero's Kanye West.
Yeah.
So I wanted to actually change my name to Keenan Forbes on this album. But that kind of just speaks to what this album is about. It's really Keenan on this album, you know. I'm more vulnerable than I've ever been. I think, you know, as an artist, to let your guard down is what it truly means to be an artist. And there's a lot of God letting down for me to do. Yeah. So I'm very proud of this album in terms of my honesty and just me growing, not just as an artist, but as a man. Yeah.
One thing about the album, you know, I know you said it's your last, but it sounds like your first and your last in the sense that it's like you're putting yourself naked into the world. Yeah. Take us through choosing certain moments in your life that you're willing to share on this project.
Yeah, well, you know, this album, the interesting thing about it is, you know, with Levels and Alter Ego, it was defined by sound. So we said, okay, Alter Ego, we're going to use like Fruity Loops, really backpack, sampley, you know, because also that's all we had at our disposal. Yeah. Before I started working with like live musicians and so forth. So that was that sound. Levels, we said, okay, house, samples, live instrumentation, that's the sound. But Touch My Blood, there was no sound. It was more about energy and emotion. It's like, okay, cool, this emotion, this emotion, this emotion, and that's what kind of led the album. For me, you know, the reason I've said this is my last album is because, you know, I believe that life is about more than just making music. Yeah. You know, I've given my whole life to this industry, and this industry has given me so much. Yeah. But I think it's time for me at 30 to make a decision to say, you know, let me spend, you know, more time taking my daughter to swimming. Yeah. Or taking her to ballet, or let me travel more. Let me build my business. Let me build Beam Group. Let me do for other artists. You know, let me become more of a businessman. Not because I don't have a love for music. Yeah. Like I'll always drop singles. I'm not saying, yo, listen, I'm not saying I'm stopping making music. Yeah. I'm saying this is my last album. Baby, you got me crazy. What's your name? I'm on your radio. Put it all on you. Write this song for you. I've been gone. Oh, okay, sweet. Let's go, let's go, let's go. It's enough from you. I just go. How you go?
Okay. Is this your last album as AKA?
You see, Sabby, you're smart. So smart.
This is like
because you gave me an idea. Yeah.
So this
might come back as Keenan Forbes.
Because one thing I picked up from the Forbes interview you did, you know, where you talked about the Forbes, exactly. Sound-wise, once would feel, SA wasn't your core market with this project. No. My core market is South Africa. Okay. My core market is Setting. Actually, Levels, the aim behind Levels was more geared towards Africa than Touch My Blood was. For real?
Yeah, for real. The reason being that you guys have to remember, I was the first, like, okay, yes, there was Jabba and whatever, and niggas went to, like, you know, but I'm the first real South African artist, hip-hop artist, actually really tried to break Africa, you know, when it was still like a new idea. And what I found is that at the end of the day, patriotism is a powerful thing. Yeah. And South Africa is not the favorite. Yeah. Why? Because in my heart I believe South Africa is fucking South Africa. So I decided, you know what? Let me actually start with my people. Yeah. Let me start with my people first, like Alter Ego. Let me start first with South Africa and my people. At the same time, yes, I'm not saying I don't have aspirations for the continent. I do. But let me put South Africa first. Let me put my people first and tell their stories. That's why even if on this album you hear, it's more like vernac lines and stuff like that. Because, you know, this album was made by me and my friends and my family. Yeah.
Me like money, tell me. Every all eyes on me. Machiavelli, I'm speeding, yeah. Doing 240 on liquid.
How hard was
I mean, I could talk all day, but
same here. I'm looking at other guys I need to chat to you. One thing I've noticed about this album, when you talk about your emotions, I feel it in your tone. There's a song you played with Kyra at the end that caught my attention. Is it easier for you to write about the watch, the life, your kid, or about your relationship?
Well, you know, the watch and the kid, they coexist. Yeah. You know, without the watch, the kid wouldn't be able to live the life that the kid has, okay, let me say that again. Without the music and without the person that I am, they all have to coexist together.
Yeah.
And that's the whole point of AKA right now, or Keely right now, is he has to balance the watch with the school fees, with the West Bank, with the crib, with the mom, with the brother, you know?
Yeah.
I just feel like I'm in the best space I've ever been, mentally.
Yeah.
You know? You guys can draw your own conclusions as to why that is.
No, I'm here. I'm listening.
So I just, a lot of things happen in my life on this album. You know, this album was written over 2 years, man. Over the last 2 years. Think how much shit that happened in my life over the last 2 years. And I'm so proud because this is me, man. It's my album and it's just my soul, man. I really think that it's called Touch My Blood for a reason, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, cool, man. Look, we'll have more time with Keenan, but unfortunately...
Yeah, man. I mean, if you want to ask more, man. Yeah,
I would. I'll hit up Tiamo and
that's cool, man.
No. I want us to sit down.
We doing this.
I know. You know what? I know.
Like, you never know when you're gonna get me again.
That is so true.
Any more? Last question, Sabby. Sabby, what's your last question? Now you gotta finish me off. Last question.
Last question. Is there any artist that was supposed to be featured but they didn't make deadline?
MT was supposed to be on the project.
Okay.
For certain reasons, artistic reasons, he didn't make it. Okay. But let me say, I have the utmost respect for him. I love MT. And you know, yo, please make sure y'all get this out because yo, man, he's a phenomenal guy. He's a family man like me. You know, MT kind of actually inspired me in many ways in that he's a family man. He's about his business, and he reminds me of myself. You know, he's a bit crazy now. So MT was supposed to make it. He didn't make it. Mr. Easy was supposed to make it. He didn't make it.
Because you've been traveling to the US
But I don't want to go into about who didn't make it. I'm just saying, like, in 2018, I ain't got no problems with nobody.
I'm in my zone. Oh yeah, I feel it in my bones. Slice of my bubble. Love don't give me anything I can control. I know you ain't for the money.
Yeah. Everybody who got a problem with me.
Are you willing to end the beef? Because based on your tweets and you reaching out to
Listen here. I'm gonna say this and then I gotta go.
Right.
I've tried everything, man.
Yeah.
There's a line on Fully End that says, Crystal in the club trying to make peace. Crystal for my enemies.